Hey guys, welcome back to the gym. Just stretching after my running session on the weekend. Went to Richmond Park and ended up running 16 Ks. I intended to do 14, but did a little bit more, falling over, just because the ground was nice and soft as opposed to running on the concrete, so I thought, oh, why not push it? So anyway, back to trading. So what I want to talk about today is about when you're afraid to enter a trade. Now, I got in this situation on Friday. Now, don't get me wrong, I did take the trade, but I entered and then I got out of my, I added and then I removed the ad. I also came out of my first entry. So what we're going to do is go back up to my desk soon, have a look into that trade, because I think there's a lot to take away from that, like diagnose, sort of like pull apart my psychology at the time and see what we can learn from it.
Okay. So welcome to my desk, and so we're going to talk about being afraid to enter a trade. So an example of this is from SPOO last Friday, which is the 30th of July. I was looking for a potential open drive. The market did open drive, I didn't take it. Someone was hitting really big sell orders into the bid and moving the market multiple handles. They were a great opportunity to buy. I bought once, got out of it, I bought again, I added on another one, and then was a bit worried and got out of it. So you can see, being worried was something, or hesitant was something that sort of defined my trading on the Friday. So let's examine that. The only tip, or the only way I know how to deal with this, is to go and break down, the reasoning behind your actions. So, you don't want to just look back at yourself and say, oh, I'm afraid or I'm too scared, because that's not really getting to the crux of it. So to do that, you've got to go, okay, what did I do and what were the things that caused that? So this is something that should be part of your practice whenever you feel like you're afraid to trade. Hey, if you're enjoying these vlogs and are finding them helpful, please subscribe and hit the like button to help me reach more people like you. If you'd like some help with your trading, check out elitetraderworkshop.com, where there's a free workshop. Otherwise, you can email info@Axia Futures to see what other educational stuff Axia Futures provides. All right, let's get back to it. So now let's go and diagnose some of these sort of emotionally driven decisions that I made. So first, the open. So the open was quite fast on the ladder. Thought, okay, maybe we're getting some absorption of any selling. And I looked over at the footprint and that kind of confirmed what I was thinking. Then the market sort of started to bid, and by the time I looked back to the ladder, I couldn't get the best price. And so if I really think about this now, I had to take a stop, maybe slightly larger than I'd like, but my target was so big, it made so much sense to do this. And also I could just put on some small sides and then look to add further as we broke out and then started to squeeze some positioning. So that's that. That didn't really make any logical sense. The second thing is my response around these big market orders. So the market was being hit down multiple handles, and this happened a few times. The first time caught me by surprise, the second time I added, but then I was afraid that it would happen again. But the word afraid is key. So when someone hits the market, it pushes it out of balance, and the market's very likely to retrace. It's only strong offer if it actually auctioned lower rather than just got blipped lower. And so when this happened, I should have just said stops below the low. That's where I'm wrong. Other than that, you just need to trust in the process. So you can see that, my emotions were then getting in the way of, good trading logic there. So the key to what I'm trying to get across today is that if you can build this link between, an emotional response to something happening in the market and what you should actually do, then in real time, when you see this and recognize this, you should be able to make much better decisions, and then your trades won't be emotionally led, but they'll be kind of like led by good practice.